And let me come to you, Mr. Honorable Oban. As it stands right now, as a party complicated things for itself, should the party just have adopted one or just allow the state to run their affairs the way they wanted in the manner in which it suits them?
Coming out of the cacophony that was represented by the last APC administration headed by His Excellency Oyegu, you will agree that the party is not going to sit back and watch its chapters and its local governments and its National Working Committee and executive go rudderless and like a drifting raft continue without direction. It is in that respect that Comrade Oshimole has to come out with his working committee with a position that first, you must respect the party constitution, and in line with the party constitution, he has to give direction to the party, to the best interest of the party to get the best results. The cacophony will soon become a symphony. If you are using Lagos, you must know that Lagos State from AD through AC, and especially, I became very active from the ACN days to the point of merger, and I know Lagos well. At no time, please note this, at no time has Lagos State ever gone to governorship elections without this level of altercation. Disagreements need not be described and prescribed as crises. They are tendencies that politics itself connotes. Therefore, when there are these disagreements and people take them to be crises, it's a storm in a teacup. Clearly, before the end of this purchase of forms and primaries, every one of these persons who are more like sparring partners in boxing are going to come back and aggregate and go back for the common interest of the party. So 3 of them, 4 of them, 5 of them. Don't forget the Pedro saga. Don't forget how even Fashola emerged. What Lagos State has demonstrated is that it comes out with its best. That is to say, the first among equals will always emerge, and results have always demonstrated that the best choices have always been made. And therefore, if Lagos is to be used as an example, APC is on the right course, and the party is not mincing words. It's not in any way gallivanting or engaged in any way of oscillation, verbal oscillation, in which you are going to deal with issues about primaries or indirect primaries. Even the constitution itself, the party constitution uses the word in Article 20, direct or indirect primaries. Therefore, it leaves the options there. If the party comes to say direct, it still gives the option that you can do indirect, but you must avert some reasons. That is direction.
All right.
For me,
let's look at
sure that the party is shooting itself in the feet.
All right. Honorable Oban, just for a moment, let me allow Mr. Ogundamisi to come in here. What is happening in the Lagos APC, Mr. Ogundamisi, and what we have seen in the past? It looks like a shakedown. Hello?
Yeah.
It looks...
The fact is, you see, my colleague here is saying that there's been precedent and the APC got out of it, or ACN, Northern Sky. The fact that thunder struck on the same spot 3 times and no one died does not mean there's not a problem. There's a problem. And the APC or the APC should start listening to the voices from outside. Everyone or anyone who lives in Lagos know that there is a movement towards against the imposition of candidates, or somebody just sitting in his mansion and writing names of people in pencil, and when they go to INEC headquarters, they replace names. And if you want to promote democracy, the APC should learn a quick lesson. 45 million naira for the presidential election, and you are saying young people should run for election. You know, those are the kind of examples that you give that they need to start checking themselves. There's an historical thing here. You know, the Femi Agbala-Jobi Sarumi crisis led to Otedola becoming the governor of Lagos State as a result of the then party that could not resolve internal democratic process. So in Lagos State, there will be a time where they will need to check themselves. Look at the people running. One is loyal to former Governor Babatunde Fashola, one Femi Pedro, and one current Governor Ambode. That should tell you that there is no cohesion. This is a state where you would always have cohesion in who they present during gubernatorial elections.
Kaode, if I may ask you, I'm very sure you have, sorry, Kaode, I'm very sure you've heard a lot of opinions and the write-ups about Lagos APC. Quickly, should Ambode lose the ticket of the party in the APC? What do you think could happen?
Ambode should not get an automatic ticket. He should subject himself to the democratic process, and that is always clear. And there's this thing that is never been relating to the party, and that is actually a lesson to a lot of governors across our federation, that you could be an executive governor, but you should also become part of the process to build the political party, and that you should not alienate yourself. And we're seeing it even in the federal level at some point where presidents just alienate themselves on the political
let's close the program. Mr. Ogunamisi, we need to go now. But in 20 seconds, Honorable Cletus Obun, should Ambode, the same question I asked Kaude, should Ambode lose the APC ticket in Lagos? What do you think may happen? What do you foresee? 20 seconds, please.
First of all, let me say that Lagos State and Ambode are not synonymous with APC. Indeed, on the contrary, APC is synonymous with the progressive politics that Lagos State and its leaders represent, which is personified in the person of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, who has continuously shown that he's a master strategist by the angles he has taken and the production and the results he has given to Nigeria and what Lagos has become today. And therefore, I want to tell you that if Lagos State, Ambode does not, APC will still win Lagos State. I think that is the manifesto, and its programmatic execution is what APC is all about. It's not about persons and personages. Therefore, if Asiwaju now sees that there are 3 persons and they are qualified, clearly any of them that wins is going to execute the program and manifesto of APC. So
we're out of time, unfortunately. Honorable Cletus Obun, APC chieftain and a former lawmaker, Mr. Kaude Ogundamisi, regular political analyst on Channels Television. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for your time on the program. Well, that's our show for today, everyone. Many thanks for being part of it. I'm Shinwa Kimbale. Bye-bye.